partner. I say I got you. Well, just hold it down and keep it solid. And when you're not around, I protect your name. I won't talk about you. Everybody ain't your friend.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's going on, everybody? Y'all, I'm sorry I'm a little late. I got 2 ribeyes in the I just took 2 ribeyes out the oven. I did a couple of baked potatoes in the microwave. And Tommy can have some salad from last night. Okay. So my duties are done. Now I can play. What's going on, y'all? What's poppin'? Welcome to the Tim Norman trial sector with your girl PP. Justice for Dre, Carlita, and all of the others, okay? Hello, my friend, Miss Lorraine. What's going on? Yes, Kizzy, you can do that if you like. Yes. Hey, Regina. OG Regina in the building. Regina Stokes. What's that song? Never mind. I ain't gonna go there. Okay. What's up, y'all? Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Sacramento is in the house. Justice for Andre. Victory from Michelle Griggs, siblings, and Andre's family. No more freedom for Tim. Child, Tim has said, well, we're going to get to what Tim has said in a minute. But I want to thank y'all. Wait a minute. Let me see here. And y'all tell me if you guys can still hear me clearly. When I do this, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you can still hear me and everything is clear. Don't have me talking and y'all can't hear what I'm saying now. Don't do me like that. I've been done wrong so long. Don't do me like that, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all can hear me comfortable with it. Okay, Maria, Janelle, Annie, Lisa, Brenda, Lovely, In it, Is it, Bree, Angela. Okay. Okay, I feel good because you know what? I get out early tomorrow. I have an appointment, then after that, I'm going to take care of some things. Then I'm going out of town. Yeah. Okay. Please come live up on the way in the house, on the way in. Yes, thank you. Okay, hey. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get started because we got a couple of stories we're going to touch on. We're going to start out with Tim because, Tim, Tim Norman, he's still saying he's not. Who said that? I don't know who said it, but if they said it and it ain't true, they just did. You know that. Lisa not don't know where they came from. Okay. Tim Norman, and he's still saying, he's not guilty. And what he's saying, he's leaving some things out though. Tim, I am look. I had a word I was going to use, but I just forgot because I've been so busy. But when it comes to Tim Norman trial and justice for Dre, I'm going in and out. Let me cut this music off, honey, because I need y'all to hear me. Okay, make sure, can you all hear me clearly? Am I going in and out now? I want to testing 1, 2, 3. Let me get this high-powered mic that I pay good money for over here. Give me a 1 if y'all can hear me now. Am I still going in and out? I hope I'm not going in and out. But okay, thank you, Alice. So, when it comes to justice for Dre and the Tim Norman trial, you have now entered the Tim Norman Justice for Dre sector. Okay. I know this. Let me tell you something. I got the receipts for everything that went on in that trial. Okay. I got the doggone me transcript of the trial over here. Everything, all of the transcript that has been released thus far, I have it. All right. So when it comes to this here, I know this. Now, Tim, what you over there trying to do is, and I ain't put these pictures up in a minute, Tim. What you over there trying to do, Tim? You just done lost your ever-loving mind. Okay? And feel free to call in and tell us how much time you think Tim should get. 501-542-2514. Call the hotline, honey. Where y'all at? Where my people at? Where y'all at? Look, I know y'all still out there. Y'all just waiting on me to talk about Tim. No, now let me tell y'all something. When I'm not talking about Tim, I expect to see y'all over here. But I know y'all come over here to see me talk about Tim because nobody does it better. They can come closer than close. Shit, they can come closer than close. But look, Tim is still saying that he didn't do. You know that when it comes to Dre, he's innocent. Now look at Dre, y'all. Look at Dre. Look at Dre and his mama. Miss Michelle. Hey, Miss Michelle, I know you be watching me. Yes, honey. Oh, yeah. And, you know, Miss Michelle, she calls me and she'll give me them pep talks every now and then. She's convinced me to do certain things. So, you know, hey. And she is okay. And I wanna reiterate this. She is okay with everything that has happened thus far as the sentencing and all of that. She's okay with it. She's well with it. Is well with her. She is good with it. Okay. Hey, Miss Michelle is in the building. Y'all better come through, Miss Michelle. You must know I needed a little help over here tonight, girl. Come on through. Hey, how you doing, honey? I know they still waiting on me to make your grits too. Miss, I just came on here tonight to talk a little bit about Tim and his post. Now, Miss Michelle, he is in denial, and we both know that. We know it because we done talked about it. But I don't have to put everything that we talk about out here in these YouTube streets to prove no points to nobody. But Tim seems to think that he think we all just crazy, I guess. I don't know. But everybody, yes, Miss Michelle Griggs is in the building, okay? Miss Michelle Griggs is in the building, honey. Yes, that is Miss Michelle right there. Now, she may be an Eagles fan, but I love her, okay? Rest in peace to Dre. But Michelle, Miss Michelle, let me tell you something. And she'll let you know that it didn't come easy. You know, every day it was 6-7 long years. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share us out. It didn't happen overnight. She fought for this. She stayed in there. She fought for her son. Yes, she did. She fought for justice. And now justice is justice. Final justice, let me say, final and complete justice is just around the corner, okay, as we get ready to end Black History Month and we wait on March the 2nd, I believe, okay? But we're going to go ahead and get into this, what Tim posted real quick. All right, let me do this real quick. All right, so this is from the Tim Norman from his Instagram. Thank you for all the prayers. I'm still in disbelief. Well, you know what? We still in disbelief of what you had done to Dre, my ninja. All right. The feds know 100% I did not do those insurance policies. But the jury didn't get to hear that. Now, okay. And you see what he said? He said the feds know 100% that he didn't do those insurance policies. What about the buying of the burner phones? The giving the $10,000 to Terica? I'm just going to say Terica. What about the $5,000 that you gave to Travell, aka Loco? And Wally did not listen. Wally would never have known what to do if you if you had not told him. And you pretended to be Dre. You even said you was his daddy, your big brother who was long gone. Timothy. He said, I did not do those insurance policies, but the jury, wait a minute, can y'all see that? I didn't, yeah, but the jury didn't get to hear that. And not one person got on the stand and said that I told them to hurt my nephew. They destroyed my name and image so you guys wouldn't search for the truth. Now, this is from the Tim Norman. That is what he had to say, guys. Yeah, that is what Mr. The Tim Norman had to say. Thank you all for your prayers. He said he's in disbelief. We in disbelief, damn it. Excuse my French, y'all. We in disbelief. You know why we in disbelief? I wish I had that. God dog it, I didn't put it in here. But you know why we in disbelief? Because this lady would never get to take a photo like this again with her son. Okay? She would never get to hug her son like that again on earth, right here, right now. Okay? No, because you know why? Because you took it away from her. You see that? You're in disbelief. We're in disbelief that an uncle would do this to his nephew and then still claim to be totally innocent. Now, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that you just might get life. And your attorney, Mr. Mike Leonard, he has abruptly dropped R. Kelly. He might drop you. He looks like he's the running kind. He's the running man. Yeah, y'all. Mike Leonard, his famed attorney, he dumped R. Kelly. I think Tim right behind him. What y'all think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Mike Leonard gonna drop Tim just like he dropped them fried chicken wings in that hot grease when he was cooking in the kitchen. Okay? Put a 1 in the chat. If you think Mike Leonard, the same way Mike Leonard, I pulled that up. Oh, I don't have it queued up. But yeah, okay, they dropping them ones. Yeah. The same way he dropped R. Kelly, him and his firm out of Chi-Town, Chicago. Well, yeah, they dropped R. Kelly. I think he's going to drop Tim the same way. But Tim is in disbelief. But now Miss Michelle will no longer have the opportunity to see, her son. Yeah. My. The uncle from hell. The uncle from hell is what he was or what he is, y'all. Look at Dre. He was getting ready for graduation night right there, y'all. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He was getting ready to go to his graduation. And little did we know, this man that was at his graduation, look at that. But see, Dre, he had skills. He had the skills that his uncle did not possess. I mean, Tim, he could get on there maybe with iTunes or something and do a little something, but Dre didn't need, let me tell you something. Dre didn't need iTunes. Dre could sing without iTunes. He could sing without it, and he could play. I don't think Tim could play the piano like Dre could. Now, that's alleged because I'm not for sure. But Dre had a gift. He had a talent. It was natural. Just natural. I mean, and you could just look at him and see that he was a sweet person overall. None of us are perfect, but overall, he was a sweet person. And for people to set him up, lie in wait, lure him outside at the orders from this man, his uncle, family, flesh and blood. But everybody know what I think about family. Family is a motherfucker. Okay? It's just downright despicable. Yes, it is. I mean, look at Drake. Look at the talent he had. Look at that. He looks like a natural. He was younger there too. Look, he looks like a natural. Tim couldn't do that. He had to hire somebody to do that for him. Drake could do it for himself. See, Tim allegedly called himself, talking about he was putting Dre in school to be his producer or whatever he said. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Nope. I disagree. I beg to differ. But yeah, guys, that is what Tim had to say. Right there, as you can see. And because someone put in my left a comment, they thought Tim was getting 32 years. Travell Anthony Hill received 32 years, not Tim. Tim will be sentenced on March the 2nd, I believe. Okay? Tim will be sentenced on March the 2nd. And I am praying and hoping and do not think it will be anything close to 32 years. It should be something far longer than 32 years, guys. Wouldn't you all agree? Thank you for the super sticker. I cannot pronounce your name. Thank you for the super sticker. I do appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. Okay, thank you very much. I want to thank you. All right, guys. So yes, let me look at a few of your comments real quick. I know I may have missed some. Sorry about that. But Miss Michelle, thank you for stopping by the chat and dropping a comment. Thank you to the mothers that I Miss Foley. You know, she has things going on. You know, I speak to her often, all the time. And I appreciate these two ladies for supporting me as I speak on their loved ones. Because I'm going to tell you something. If they ever asked me not to say a word, I wouldn't say another mumbling word. So as long as I'm speaking, you better know that they support me 100%, honey. Okay? And we support them. Okay? All right. Yeah, guys. Hey, Queen, how you doing? Mariah. So guys, that was all that was. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Hold on. Let me stop sharing this and go right here. We are going to pull up. Hey, babe. Let me cut the camera off. They don't need to see you. They don't need to see you, babe.
They can see me.
They can see you. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's see what
I ain't been on here in a minute.
You ain't been on there. Wait a minute. Look, you know what? I got the thing messed up. Oh my goodness. We got enough for. Oh. Oh, and we got a call coming in.
What it do, people?
And what it do? Hold on, caller. Y'all say
Can't
hi.
stop, won't stop.
Won't stop, can't stop. What y'all thought? Okay.
Y'all think it's a game?
I think they do, baby. I think they know you or something. I don't know.
What? They know me.
Only through here.
I'm with the shit.
Go.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I got a call. Hello, caller. Wait a minute. Hello.
I enjoy your show.
Wait. I'm sorry. Start over. I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I said hello. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm calling from California.
California. How are you doing? Do you mind if I ask your first name?
My name is Lisa. So when you see me on the chat, it's his NJ 2017.
Oh.
So my name is Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa, for supporting me.
I love your show. Like, I've been watching you for a while, even before the Tim Norman trial. I think you're wonderful. Thank you so much for all that you do, educating us, sharing with us, spending time with us. I just really appreciate it. That's all I want to do. I just wanted to call to say thank you.
Oh,
and that you're a rock star.
Oh, I'm a rock star. Well, thank you, Lisa,
Yes.
honey. I needed to hear that. Thank you so much.
Have a good evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Y'all better call this hotline and talk to your girl PP. 501-542-2514. You got something to say? You want to call in and say how much time you think Tim should get? Come on and call us. Call me. Call me. I'm solo dolo up here. Ain't no panel. It's just me. Okay. But I think I was saying, about the mothers that I support and that support me. I mean, Miss Jackie and Miss Michelle, they talk to me and they're constantly, Miss Jackie be in the chat a lot, giving us and giving me, uplifting, just talking to me when I'm feeling a little down, okay? Because believe it or not, sometimes I wake up and be like, oh, this is getting on my nerves. But be like, PP. And then Miss Michelle, look, you got to forgive and forget. Okay. All of them have said that, but Miss Michelle, she put that final chapter in it. Okay. So blame Miss Michelle. No. But it was all worth it. I wouldn't change a thing. We all want justice for Dre. Of course we do. Of course we do. Hello, A. Daniels. All right. Yes. And it's just not good. I don't want to be stressed out and mad and angry. I don't want to get all wrinkles because I'm not going, I don't want to be looking all wrinkled. And then when you frown, that brings marks. You see how when I frown, when I'm smiling and I don't have all those little wrinkles and stuff. I don't want to be wrinkled up. I want to be happy. Come through for the one time. Let me see who calling us. Hold on. Hello, caller. How are you? Hello? Well, sometimes, now look, I know this, you may find this hard to believe because they said something hung up. Everybody don't love Philly feel like y'all do. Can you imagine that? Who wouldn't love me? No. I have to joke sometimes too. I have to give you guys some humor occasionally. All right. Black on black crime don't get a lot of years. Well, you know what? Tim gonna get what he deserves because I'm gonna tell you something.
Sometimes I forget about the cameras be there, or sometimes I forget I have a mic on, like when I'm talking.
Okay. We will never forget Dre. We'll never forget. All right. He had a lot of fake love around him. Yes, he did.
Fake love, I don't need it. You can keep it as a fake. Yeah.
Gotta use my little drops. But yes, at the peak of this trial back in the early summer, late summer, whenever it was, it started in September. You guys know we covered it from top to bottom. We had all of the documents. We had every time something was filed and added, in the case, I pulled the record and we went over it from top to bottom. So there's nothing that there's pretty much nothing you don't know. I didn't have to be there. I was there in spirit. But I'm not going to go into that, but you just never know when I might show up there in that courtroom and be sitting next to Miss Michelle Griggs, because I can. Yeah, because I can. I'm going to go ahead and say it, because I can. All right. Justice for Miss Griggs. Absolutely. And she is getting her justice. And justice for Carlita. Listen, y'all. The same way we fought and we've hoped and we prayed and we waited, all these, it may take some years for justice for Carlita. It took 6+ years for Dre. So justice is slow, but it is certain. Oh, we have another call coming up in here. Hello, caller. How are you?
Hey, TP, it's Miss Annie.
Hey, Miss Annie, how you doing?
I'm good.
What's going on? What would you like to say to the people tonight?
Well, I wrote in the chat already that Tim for his years, they haven't made a number in the universe that he needs to get.
Dang. There's not even a number in the universe. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, we got these calls coming like they used to. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and add this one. Don't hang up. Hold on, Miss Annie.
Okay.
I'm talking about Tim. This is the Tim Norman sector and the Andre Montgomery trial sector. If you don't want to talk about that, you don't need to call me. Okay. But just know that all is good. Miss Annie, call back, honey. I didn't mean to hang up, but I was trying to exit that and it wouldn't do it without me hanging up by mistake. Even to the caller, I don't mean no harm, but oh yeah, there's certain things I cannot discuss, so people don't do that. Don't play with me. Now look, don't play with me. Don't play. And if that name gets dropped in the chat, remove it immediately, moderators. I think I have enough moderators in there to take care of that, right? I hope I do. Hold on, guys. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Miss Annie, call back if you want to. Anyone else that wants to call, please call, but please don't mention anything of the sorts, okay? I cannot and will not speak on anything like that. We are simply talking about Tim Norman and his sentencing, among other cases that we may discuss, okay? And that's just the way it is, all right? And if you love me like you say you do, then you will accept that, right? Right. Because PP keeps it real. You better know I'm going to keep it real. Keeping it real with Philly Phil. Where you think that came from? Right here. Oh, good. Hey, that's when Tom was in him. Let me say, you know what, y'all? Yeah, Tommy. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to leave that alone. Yeah, we're going to be hitting the road. He needs life in the slammer. Don't drop. Phyllis Morris. Hey, Phyllis. I like that name. You calling the wrong number. Call the other number, 501-542-2514. Hold on, y'all. Let me tell this person they calling the wrong number. Okay. Y'all know I got a couple of phones over here. Everyone write a victim impact letter, absolute, on behalf of Andre and his family. Put March the 2nd on Gmail. Letter sent to Judge Ross on Gmail. Well, I had put the information that Miss Michelle gave me on how to send that letter. And while I'm thinking about it real quick, the t-shirts, the Justice for Our Dre t-shirts. I don't even want to mess my shirt up, y'all. All right. Y'all see that? I put the information on my community tab of how to order one, but Miss Michelle is updating how to pay for it. So don't order it just yet, because we want to make the payment process a little bit easier. Okay? We want to make the payment process a little bit easier for you. So Once I get that information, I will post it. Okay, let me see. Let me go back to the comments. Okay, to the other caller who just call back now. Hey, Miss Maria, she said, hey, Tommy. What up, Tommy? You are both awesome. Yes, he is awesome. He is awesome to me. We know he is her. There's the number, 501-542-2514. Please call me. All right. Okay, but what I was going to do, I was going to go. Okay, hold on. Well, we got a call. The call came in. Hello, caller. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm just fine and dandy. What's going on?
Okay, so I just I wanted to talk cake. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm playing. No, I'm calling just to say it's sad, but it's a blessing in the same token. To see Miss Greaves' name in the comment section, that just suggests that she appreciates you and whatnot, and we all do as well. I just find that very appreciative. I'm just appreciative. I don't even know her, but and the way we had to meet to come to know of her is very sad. However, for her to be on your channel and to supporting you and then people calling from California and whatnot and supporting you and then the devil stepped in, but then God came back. However, it's just a great pleasure, and I just want to say that I'm grateful that the Lord set your channel to my phone on YouTube and that I met you. And like I said, it wasn't by chance that this happened, but I'm truly appreciative and so grateful and ever so humble. And I love you and talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you so much, caller, and I love you too. Oh, that makes me feel like my work is not in vain. And I will continue to fight. I will never stop fighting. Don't ever think that I gave up or I stopped fighting. See, y'all don't really know me in real life and in person because I am not a quitter. I am not a quitter. And when I believe in something, I will fight to the end of time. Now, do we slip up sometimes? Yes. But baby, you can best believe I will never yield. I won't yield. Okay, and we will also get justice for Carlita. Okay, this young man right here, for the people that are in here, this young man was playing with his gun one night in his bedroom, in his apartment, and his bedroom and her bedroom were next to each other, and it went through the wall and took her life. And we are waiting on him to have a trial date. Okay, he's been arraigned, but he needs a trial date. But the same way we waited for Dre, we're going to have to wait and pray and be patient for Carlita, the same way we did for Dre. All right, guys. Now, I have Tim Norman's Instagram pulled up here, guys. And this is where he posted that post today. Thank you for all your support. What we just read, this is where he posted it, okay? Now, prior to that, the last thing he posted was this right here. Now hiring for reopening in Jackson, Mississippi. That was July the 31st of 2020. Remember, he was arrested in August of 2020, honey. Wait, y'all can't hear me? Put a one in. Can y'all hear me? I don't have it on mute. Why can't y'all hear me? I do not have it on mute. Why can't you all hear me? Please. Can a one, you guys can hear me. Regina, you must not I guess Regina, you might have hit your mute button. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, okay. That's on her end then. Okay. So This was the last thing that Tim posted. For reopening in Jackson, Mississippi, send resumes or inquiries to sweetiepasjobs@gmail.com or call that number. All right. It was your man. Regina, put the wine down. So this was July the 31st of 2020. And this was posted 10 hours ago today. He was arrested in August of 2020. And that's when it all started. Okay, that's when it all started, guys. Absolutely. Yeah, he was posting regularly. All right, he was posting up until he was arrested. I don't want to click on the wrong picture here. No, I do not. But this is all on his Instagram. All on his Instagram, guys. Mr. Tim decided to post today that the feds know he had nothing to do with those insurance policies. You see how he's choosing his words? Some people like to use words, and he's one of them. He says, the feds know I had nothing to do with those insurance policies. Okay, but what about the purchasing of the burner phones, the giving of $5,000 to Travail, the giving of $10,000 to, what's her name? Terica. And then working in coordination with the insurance agent. You had something to do with that. So, guys, does anyone else want to call in and say something before we move on to another quick story? I'm not going to be long because I got to get up early and everything. So, do you guys have anything anything else you want to say on this topic? Once again, thank you, Miss Michelle, for showing some love in the chat. I appreciate you. And I will be making your grits real soon. And I'm going to make sure they're nice and lumpy before I add the half and half. Okay. People are still waiting on me to make those grits. They really are. Oh, we got a call from the loop. Uh-oh. Let me put on mute real quick. Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
I just want to say I've been following you. I'm Phyllis. I've been following you since day one.
Thank you.
And I appreciate everything you're doing because everybody don't go out like that for somebody. But it's a blessing that Dre has people like you fighting for him and everybody else rooting for him.
Right. Thank you.
I lost my son in 2016.
Oh, March I'm sorry to hear that.
A week before Dre. But my son died of a heart attack.
Okay.
But I always go out on the 8th and I'm going out to the cemetery and I just want everybody to know that I'm gonna send a special balloon up for Dre with my son's balloon celebration. I'm going to definitely send my balloon up for Dre.
Thank you. And I'm sure Miss Michelle is listening. I'm sure she's listening to that.
And I love her. I know what she's going through. It doesn't matter how you lose a child. It hurts. And I just feel her pain.
Yes, ma'am. But I'm going to tell you, she's a strong woman. And so is Miss Jackie Foley. These ladies are strong because I just don't know if I could do it. Well, I know I couldn't do it, but these are some strong people. You're a strong lady. You're able to come on here and talk about the loss of your child. It's hard.
Yeah, and it took a while, and that's something that never died. It just never, you never get over losing a kid, child. Just your flesh and blood, and how she lost her son. Her son was, oh my God.
Right.
And when I was preparing for my son's funeral, I passed by Natural Bridge. Then I saw all the commotion and everything going on. Me and my daughter passed by, and I guess that it just happened that night because I was just leaving the funeral home, getting things for preparation for my son. And later on, I found out that Dre had gotten what happened
lost
to him.
his life. Yes,
and
ma'am.
I was like, oh my God. And it's just
so
the world is.
I'm sorry, you went by there the night it happened? You say you were driving by there?
I saw detectives with yellow tape up there because I went to my son's, I went to the funeral home, the preparation for the, my son's funeral was like that following Friday, that next Friday, he passed away the 8th. And my son's funeral was like close to that time because when we passed by, we saw this stuff going on Natural Bridge because, it was like between 7 and 8 o'clock.
Wow.
But, we didn't know that's what was going on. I'm like looking at this yellow tape. I'm like, oh my God, what happened over there? But I'm so much into what's going on with my son that, how you just seeing this and I'm like, something happened. And that's, when I found out that's what it was, I couldn't believe it. It's just, it just, I don't know what to say behind something like that, but it just, all I can say is God is the mercy.
God is still in charge.
And Dre will get his justice. Miss Griggs will get her peace. And I'm praying for her every day because it's sad. And every time I think about my son, I think about Dre because it was just so close together.
And how old was your son again? How old was he?
My son was 37.
Okay.
He passed away at his job, on his job.
Oh, my goodness.
He had a heart attack.
We are so sorry for your loss, ma'am.
And oh my God, it's like, and my son was another Dre. He was happy-go-lucky. He was so family-orientated. Everybody just loved him.
What was his name?
He was just that kind of person.
What was his name?
Lamont.
Did he have any
children? His name was Lamont Nelson.
Lamont Nelson. Did he have any children?
No, he didn't, unfortunately.
Okay.
And I was like, I didn't even have any grandchildren from him to spoil. But I'm telling you, he was, a lot of people knew him. I mean, he just was one of those kind of people. He would give you his laugh, and he just so happy, and his little laugh reminds me of Dre. Just little things.
Dre was a very happy-go-lucky. He just was a friendly person. You can look at the picture that I have up there now. You can look at when people, their eyes.
You can tell.
Yeah,
his whole personality, even on the show.
Yes.
He made us want to watch that show.
Absolutely.
Him and Charles together, they could have been their own comedy team.
They did. Yes, they did.
They just he just was just like a big teddy bear. Just a big kid teddy bear. And so realistic, so real.
He was real.
So
he wasn't
real.
fake. He wasn't fake and phony. What you saw was what you got.
At all.
That was just him.
At all.
And his mom says that all the time. Yep, that was just him,
Just a sweet guy, sweet guy. And he will get justice. God will see that. That's for sure.
Us watching that show, so many people really do feel like, like they know because he just was
like they really knew him.
Yeah,
and I cried when he graduated. I was like, oh my God, he graduated. He looked so happy, and I just laughed every time he said, "I'm done." It was so funny. We said, "I'm done."
It was something we all. It was like we all achieved that goal. We graduated.
Exactly. It's like the beginning of the rest of your life. When you graduate, it's like, oh, this is the beginning. This is the beginning. Now I can get out there in the world. I'm getting out there and finding myself. I'm finding my way.
Yeah.
It just makes me so upset when I think about how this child left this world. It's just so unfair.
But just know that, hey, justice was slow, but it is certain, and it is now being served. And
Amen.
And just know this. His mother, Miss Michelle, is okay with all of the sentencing. She is well within her soul, and she is at peace with the sentencings and the sentences that everyone has received thus far. Okay?
And
just
I
know
could
that.
tell he get it. I know where I get his sweetness from, because she is just, you could just feel somebody's spirit. You know, you could just feel her good natured spirit. And you could see it in his, just like my son. They always say we could tell he was raised right. He has a good heart. And, you know, it's natural. It's natural. And Trey was just a natural.
Right. You know, because some people they force the funniness and the kindness, but it wasn't being forced when you got it from him. All. It was real. And that's just my true and honest opinion. And I mean that.
And me too. I know he's just a good spirit. You can feel a person's spirit. You can feel the good spirit in people. Just like you can feel a bad spirit, you can feel a good spirit.
You got that right. And it's a lot of bad spirits out there. But he was a good one.
Unfortunately, it is. The world we live in is getting crazier and crazier, but all we can do is pray and keep our heads up and keep moving and just keep on praying and keep on asking God for guidance and lead me the right way. You know, that's all we can ask for. But I have so much respect for you, Phyllis. Your show you are just a phenomenal lady.
Thank you.
And you are getting blessed in more ways than one. And your blessings are coming when you don't even see them coming. Your blessings are coming. Your blessings are coming.
Oh, I see them coming.
And they're never going to stop coming because you have a genuine heart.
Thank you.
A genuine heart.
And sometimes you got to be put through something just to get through and let you know that, hey, I'm telling you, you got to be put through it.
Because your strength is going to get tested.
You can say that again.
We go through the hate. We go through but you know, all you have to do is just say, hey, God got this, God got me, and whatever your problem is, that's your problem. It don't have nothing to do with me.
That's
Keep
right.
your bad spirit on over there, and I'm over here.
And yes, ma'am. I totally agree. Get them bad spirits away.
I go through it every day. I'm going through it right now on my job, but I'm like, you know what? You ain't gonna break me down.
No,
because I'm led by the Spirit, with the good spirit. I'm led. God is leading me every day, and He's keeping me out of the devil's way. Because there's a lot of them out here. A lot of them.
Yes, it is.
And and unfortunately, Dre had to go through what he did, but
I know
he's gonna get his justice.
You know, God don't make no mistakes. And one thing Miss Michelle always tell me, she say, have you ever been just sleeping and you just wake up in the middle of the night? She said, that's God waking you up. She said, that's God waking you up. And you just need to take that time to just talk to the Father. Just talk to him and tell him what you need and what you want and what's going on in your life. And she is so right. I had never thought about it like that. When you just wake up all of a sudden in the middle of the night, you might get up, go to the bathroom. That ain't nobody but God waking you up, and you need to talk to him and tell him what it is that you need. Talk to your daddy, as you say. Talk to him.
That's when he talks to you the most.
And I believe it, and I receive it. Okay.
You occupied with a lot of stuff. Your mind is doing this. Your mind is on work. Your mind is on getting home safe. Your mind is on a lot of things. But when you laying down at night and you praying and you saying, God, what next? And all of a sudden you trying to sleep and you can't sleep, and all of a sudden you saying, why can I not sleep? And then you think about something that you never thought you would have thought about.
Right.
And that's God telling you, handle it this way, handle it that way, do it this way.
And you got you wake up in the middle of the night like that, you just pop up and wake up. I know y'all have been sleeping and you just wake up. It ain't nobody but the Lord waking you up, honey. Miss Michelle said, she said, Miss Michelle, she said, talk to your dad, tell him what it is that's on your mind, what you need, what you want him to do for you. Okay.
I'm telling you, and say, I can't do it by myself. When I lost my son, I said, God, I cannot do this. I cannot do this by myself.
I need you more than ever. I need you. And it got me through so much. The healing, because it's the healing process. It's the healing process. And it's a process. And it takes a long time. It may even take years. It just takes a while. Your heart has to be content. You know, God makes our heart content.
Yes, ma'am.
Like Miss Griggs, her heart has to be content.
I know.
And that's why she's going to get this justice.
Because, you know, to just be able, because if, you know, and I'm going to tell you, like when Terica was sentenced and they gave her, them 3 years or whatever, and we was all in an uproar over here. She called me. And she, you know, she had to let me, she you know, she just talked to me, and, you know, she's good with it. She said, I want you to let them know it's okay. Because you can't without Terica, you know, without Terica, a lot of things would not have been. I still think the little heifer is a heifer, but
she spoke the truth.
Right. But anyway,
she spoke the truth, and you know, so it's that's all it is, and I'm praying for Miss Griggs and her family, all the time, and it's just, and I think of Dre because it's right there when I lost my child, and no matter how you lose your child, it's a loss.
It's a loss,
and it's a loss that nobody can understand unless they went through it on their own. And it's something I would not want any parent to go through. But I totally understand what she's going through.
Right.
Because however you lose your kid, it's your kid, it's your flesh, it's your heart. It's like your heart. It's almost like one of them hearts. I have 3 children. One of them hearts that stopped beating. You know, and I love my son so much. I said, if it had been a thing where it said, God, take my heart, let him have my heart. I want him to live. Give him my heart. That's how I feel about my children. I would have lost my life for my children, for my child's life.
That's right. Especially when you know your child loves you and would never do anything to harm you. You give them your last. You do anything for them. You know.
Exactly. But it's just and when you feel that, and when I look at them episodes, a lot of times I go back and look at those old episodes, and with Sweetie Pies and Dre and his laugh and his happiness, and
I know watching Charles teach him how to drive the car.
Right, so sad. And when they just were so funny together, and I'm like, they would have been a good comedy team.
And it was so good to see Charles with the family when the trial was going on. You know, he took pictures and stuff, and he was with the family.
It was so nice how
Charles really did love Dre. In the end, it showed who he really did love him. You know,
and you just felt that spirit when he was crying, when he
oh my God,
that's something that you just never forget about.
That's a cry that wasn't a fake, you know, because people can fake the cries and the sympathy. That wasn't fake. You could tell it was real. You knew it was real.
It was very real. You felt that was coming from this boy's gut. That was coming from that was what you call his gut feeling. He loved Andre so much.
He did. Yes. And the family and Dre's family knew it as well. They knew it as well.
But justice will be done. And
justice is almost complete. Justice is almost complete.
Justice will be done
for our beloved Dre. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, justice will be done, and I cannot wait until justice is done, because just feeling that peace for Miss Griggs, just feeling that peace in her heart, and the look on her face, when I would just love to see the look on her face when justice is done. Just the look on her face, it will be priceless. It will be priceless.
And you all will be seeing her face soon, right here on the Eat with Philly Field talk show and more. You will see her face
and I'll be watching.
When it's all over and said and done, when you will get to see what sweet justice looks like on her beautiful face. Yes, you will.
Oh yeah, a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
It's
She's
just-
a very sweet lady.
Beautiful spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Just some people you can just see their kindness, you know. You can just see it.
Yes, yes.
And I see that in you, fellas.
Oh.
I see that in you.
Thank you.
Because there's a lot of them on YouTube. I don't follow everybody on YouTube. I don't. But when just your voice, just that you could feel that caring, that kindness, that good spirit about you. And see, you're a fighter like me. And that's what really drove me to it too. I
am truly a fighter. People may not believe it, but I am truly a fighter.
Because I'm pretty sure you've been through a lot, but you're a fighter.
You have no idea.
And you believe in what you're doing. And when you believe in what you're doing, you stand for it in every way you can.
Yes, ma'am. I do. Yes, I do. I'm a fighter.
And you have a good night, and I will be following you as always.
Thank you so much.
Praying for Miss Griggs and be putting my balloons up there for Dre.
Yes,
on March the 8th. And
that's right.
My
March,
son
when
Dre.
you do your son March, and may your son rest in peace. We're sorry for your
Thank
loss.
you.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Love you, Phyllis.
Love you too.
Beautiful spirit. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Keep up the good spirit.
I will. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, guys. That was a call from St. Louis. I appreciate all of her kind support and kind words. We're at an hour, guys. So we will just the next show we'll get into all of we're going to get justice for Andre, victory for Michelle Griggs' siblings and Andre's family. Yes, we will. We pretty much have it. PP is a phenomenal woman, a woman of respect, integrity, empathy, and compassion. Thank you so much, Miss Maria. Okay, if y'all don't know who Miss Maria is, she is the lady who makes my mugs. Okay, yes, she does these. Yes, okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. We've been on an hour. We're gonna end it here. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for stopping by tonight and hanging out with me. And make sure you guys hit the like button. And if you can, share the video. And I want to thank you. All right. We're going to get on out of here. I'm going to leave with this will forever be Dre's song. I'm claiming it as Dre's song. This is just a short part of it, but this is Dre's song. Period.
It's been a long, long time, honey, but I know, yeah. Store. Everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner. I say I got you. Well, just hold it down and keep it solid. And when you're not around, I protect your name, I won't talk about you. Everybody ain't your friend. Fake love, I don't need it, you can keep it as a fact. Yeah. Fake love.